What is going on, Rachel? Back again with another video. In today's video, we're going to be hopping into the roster update. Now, obviously, there was a lot of new content in MLB The Show 25 today. First, with the roster update, which we're going to cover in this video. The new LA De La Cruz program, which is really interesting. The card is not the best compared to his live series, but it is a free 90, so it's not bad at all. There's double XP into the third inning, which is extremely nice, so that is next Friday. There's a new Diamond Quest map. There's 3 new storylines as well, and then April Spotlight is going to come on that Tuesday. So a lot of new stuff in the game, but I think the biggest thing today was this roster update. Now, me personally, I only put about 30k stubs into this new roster update, but I kind of wish I put a lot more. I'm currently almost at 124,000 stubs, as you guys can see. I was at 104 when I started. I put like 30k in, so I was at like 70, and then I went back up to like 115, around 111, right around there. So I did make some stubs. I definitely could have made a lot more, which I'm kind of regretting now. But here's the big market movers. Obviously, Aaron Judge goes up 2 because he's been having an absolutely phenomenal season. You can see the contact, his power, vision, and clutch are all going to go up. Fernando Tatis is up by 4, which is pretty exciting. He did get 8+ on his speed, which is pretty interesting, but all his hitting stats did go up on this side. I should have bought this card when he was 66,000 stubs. Now he's over 100. So those are the 2 new market movers right there. I'll show you guys the market in just a little bit. Ohtani stayed the same, which was nice. Bobby Witt Jr. also stayed the same, but he just got a couple stats move around. Same with Jose Ramirez. Mesa Miller should be way higher in price now because he's, almost at that 90 overall, which is pretty impressive. Same with Francisco Lindor. He went up a little bit in price, nothing too crazy. And then we get to some of the 88s and everything like that. So those are the top market movers right now in the game. A lot of guys went up, a lot of guys went down, as you guys can currently see. But overall, one of my investments that did go through, which I wish I bought more of, was Pete Crow Armstrong. Obviously having a phenomenal season with the Chicago Cubs. So shout out to Pete Crow. Steven Kwan also did go diamond, one of the guys we did predict in our last video, which was very exciting. And then obviously Corbin Carroll was also one of the other players that went diamond. I mean, that one was pretty obvious, I want to say. Also, one of the other players we had, Watt Langford, also went diamond. Obviously, Jacob deGrom went diamond. I have a couple guys on the fringe with Glasnow and Gunnar Henderson. Yamamoto went diamond, who's one of the guys we didn't predict. Obviously, Garrett Crochet is now at diamond, which is very exciting. And Pete Alonso actually did go diamond. I was surprised. I was debating to whether to put him on the list or not, but I guess he went all the way diamond, so pretty impressive for Pete Alonso. A couple more guys that were just on the fringe, right, with Byron Buxton. Josh Hader, I did put a couple stubs into. Unfortunately, he's not all the way there yet, but I think in the next update, he definitely could be if he stays this consistent. The next roster update is going to be at the end of May, so that's definitely a lot of time for these players to kind of see how their May is going to do. And obviously, we can go back in and invest more stubs. So if you think about that, if your guy didn't go all the way up, maybe hold on to his card if he's still playing pretty well. That's kind of what I would do. It's currently what I'm doing with that Josh Hader card. Now, Alex Bregman was another one. I kind of wanted to put him on the list, but I didn't think he was going to go all the way diamond, and I was correct on that. He's at the 84. Obviously, Sonny Gray goes down by 1. A lot of guys on the fringe. Jeff Hoffman was one of my players, very close to going to diamond. He did get some stat upgrades, though, which is good. A lot of guys on the fringe, as we could see right here. Hunter Green, he went up by 4, which definitely was a lot. I thought it was a stretch to get 5. He did get 4, so very impressive. One of the other players I might hold on to as well. And then some more players just absolutely going up, right? So that is like the majority of the roster. Obviously, there were guys that were right to silver to gold. Obviously, players that went down from diamond, right? A lot of big movers were definitely at play. But when we take a look at these live series cards now it's pretty crazy. Tatis, 135k. I definitely should have bought him when he was at 66. Kind of a bad mistake. Judge is going for 340k, which is absolutely insane. I mean, Ohtani's up to 600k. That is absolutely insane. I have no idea if I'm ever going to get that Carlos Beltran. Bobby Witt Jr. and Jose Ramirez are supercharged right now, so that could definitely be why their price is so high. But these guys have definitely went up a lot. I know Bobby Witt has. I know Jose Ramirez has a little bit. Soto's still up here. Mesa Miller actually didn't go up too much. He's still at 35. So, definitely, I thought he'd be up way more, but, the update did just happen. Francisco Lindor is at 91. Mookie Betts, I think he went down a little bit. Mike Trout stayed the same, even though he did have some changes to his card. Ketel Marte went up a little bit. Nothing too crazy. I know Paul Skeens went up a little bit, but yeah, just a lot of market movers for sure that are going to be on the market. So, kind of crazy. I know Freddie Freeman went up a little bit. I bought him at like 3K a couple of days ago. A lot of guys are going to be moving up, obviously, on the market. And with the new update, they actually just did, they actually removed a lot of the buy and sell orders. So I'm pretty sure if you want to quick sell a diamond, it's 3,750 stubs, which is why you see this number a lot. Obviously, I think LA De La Cruz is up because of the update today with you kind of need his card, but you could get it from the starter program. But a lot of players going up in price and a lot sitting at the 3,000 mark. So definitely a big roster update today. One of the major roster updates of the season probably. And with that being said, it's only going to get harder to get the collections done. Currently I only have 6 teams and I'm pretty sure all of them got upgraded except for the Mets and Diamondbacks, which is pretty unfortunate. I think I might just save up for Judge at this point. I'm already a third of the way there. I might as well just keep saving. Hopefully I can pull one of these guys, right? Because obviously they go for so many stubs. But I think the smart decision was probably just try to get Roger Clemens because I only need 2 teams. I just need Judge. I just need Bobby Witt. I get this. I get the Yankees done. I can get the AL East done and get that Darren O'Day card, who looks phenomenal. I really like that card. I've always been good with Darren O'Day cards, which is good. And then maybe save up for Bobby Witt Jr. is what I'm thinking. But yeah, the live series collection just got a lot harder for anyone that hasn't done it like myself. If you guys want to try to make the best stubs, obviously new Conquest map went out today. We have the new Josh Young card who's in that Diamond Quest, currently going for 11.6 on the market. This guy is obviously phenomenal. I mean, this card is so good. He's actually better than the Chipper Jones in the World Series, which is pretty crazy. He's got great fielding, really good hitting versus lefties. He's going for 11.6. Adam Ottavino is also in that Diamond Quest. He's currently going for 14. So that definitely could be a good option for you guys if you just want to grind that Diamond Quest and keep making those stubs, because that's what I promote a lot on this channel because it works. Now this card looks good, not a bad player at all. Sweeper, you know, he's got the sinker, cutter, fastball. Does have a lot of speed when it comes to his pitches, right? The sweepers is only slow pitch, I would say, and he doesn't have any quirks on his card either. Pitch and clutch is extremely good. Hits and Ks is extremely good. Definitely would like to try this card out to see if he's any good. But yeah, those are the 2 new cards in the Diamond Quest, so, you know, definitely hop in and try to make some stubs if you can while these cards are still high. And the crazy thing is the Egg Hunt is actually still really good. We have the Ricky Henderson going for 15.4 and the Lucas Ergig card going for 17.6. So this Diamond Quest is still really effective to make a lot of stubs as well. Definitely wanted to kind of put that out there if you're trying to get these guys for the live series collection. But these 2 players are definitely going for a lot of stuff. So definitely something you kind of want to think about if you're doing that Diamond Quest. Yeah, just a ton of new stuff in this game with the roster update. Obviously, these live series collections are going to get even more expensive. So I'm trying to give you guys options to try to make the most stubs if you guys maybe didn't invest into the roster update or should invest in more like I definitely should have. But here are the odds for this one. 70% on GOAT, 28 on Legend, 14 on Hall of Fame, 642 for the rest. Obviously, you got to play through the map, and those could definitely increase. But I definitely think it's possible to get these cards easily, especially with these cards, right? The Egg Hunt one's a little bit better odds, and they actually go for a little bit more, so maybe you still want to stick with this one. Yeah, definitely a crazy update in MLB The Show. What are you guys' thoughts on this roster update? Are you guys screwed like me on this live series collection? What's your guys' kind of thoughts? Did you guys make stubs? Did my video help you guys? I would love to hear your feedback in the comment section down below. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everyone.